Who do we have here today? I saw Ace was here and Kirsty was here and Reese. Hello, hello. How are we? And Harty is here as well. Dean, how are you, my friend? It's good to see you. Look at the world. We've gone back to this. Well, it is winter. It is winter. And you've got to expect a little bit of this. Somewhere out there in this paddock in front of us, a sheep. And somewhere over there are the cows. Hey, Trophy, how are you, my friend? How's the world looking for you this morning? Is it looking like this? Oh, another snow day. Oh, how exciting. Hello, Alexander. Hello, hello. It's so good to see you. Oh, Trophy, I'm so excited. On the weekend, was it on the weekend? Last week sometime I posted a whole heap of snow photos from previous years to the High Country Homestead Facebook page. Because I was trying to manifest snow. Just lurking while I work, sadly. Oh, I'm sorry you have to work, Dora. But it's all going towards your trip to Africa. Pardon me, everyone. The coughing has got somewhat worse in the last 24 hours. Could be due to all this mist, of course. Not foggy, cloudy. Yes, that's true. It is cloud. We are up in the clouds. Hello, everyone. What an interesting view, says Dora. So, snow tomorrow. That's very exciting. Nikki Silverstacker. Hello, love. How are you? Good to meet you. Oh, not meet you. What am I saying? I know you. I know you. I've been on your channel before. Hello, Artwe. Hey, Jay. My, what thick fog. Hello, Susan and everyone. Yes, we're in the clouds. So this is cloud, actually. As Trophy corrected me, because we're at quite a high elevation. So when it's like this, it's actually cloud that we're in. Oh, Kirsty's already madly putting up links. Thank you very much, Kirsty and Ace. Nikki Silverstacker says, just stopping by to show support on your channel. Thank you so much. Sorry, I can't stay long. Well, look, I'm so grateful that you've come in. You've got to go back to work. I hope you have a wonderful day at work. I hope you have a successful and meaningful day. And thank you very much for being here. Oh, no. I know you weren't. I know you didn't mean it like that. I know. Trophy says, sorry, Suze, I wasn't correcting you. I was just correcting my error. I meant to say it's cloudy and overcast here, not foggy anymore. Ah, no, all good. Sometimes I do say we're up in the clouds and other times it is fog. Either way, just look at that. Look at the world. It's looking all wintry. All wintry and bare, mostly bare. Jason's asking Hearts, Kirsty and Dean, how they're doing. So we've had a couple of days of this weather. It might be why my cold or whatever it is that I've got is getting worse. I suppose it is cloud. I put my drone up once and seeing it go through the cloud and into the sun was incredible. Oh my God. Trophy, you have a drone? Oh, now you're talking, my man. Yeah, look, I'm not feeling too bad. Early in the morning, like when I first get up, which is about 5:30 in the morning, to sort of around nowish, really, um, I do tend to cough a lot still, and in the evening. And of course, if I go outside to do any sort of significant work, especially when it's like this, because there's a lot of moisture in the air, that sets me off. And gets me coughing again. But for the most part, I do feel like I'm improving. I just need to get rid of this cough. It's really irritating, especially after so many weeks. Tiffany from Have Fun in Nature is here. Tiffany, I missed your live yesterday because I was doing my own members live at the time, but I did watch a good portion of your celebratory live when I finished my own one. Yesterday, Tiffany and Brian from Have Fun in Nature did a live celebrating their channel's 1 year anniversary. So, congratulations, guys. That is absolutely awesome. I remember getting to 1 year and it was, yeah, very exciting. Very exciting. Jay Sparky is here as well. Hello. Hello, hello, my friend. Trophy says you might need a hot doc appointment on the phone and get some antibiotics. It's dragging on. It is. I think this is the 4th week, possibly going into the 5th that I've been like this. 1 year live. I know, isn't that exciting, Kirsty? Yeah, it's such a milestone to get to 1 year. There's lots of little milestones along the way, though, in YouTube. You know, you get your first 10 subscribers, and then you get to 50, and then it's 100 and 200 and 500. You know, lots of little milestones. And yeah, and then you get to 1 year, 2 years. Life's full of milestones. Get your 3,000 watch hours, and you get your 4,000 watch hours. I'm not too far off the 4,000. I'm not sure exactly what it is. I haven't looked recently, not for a few days, but I'd have to be pretty close. The last time I looked, it was about 120 odd, I think. But you know, it's getting there. It's getting there. Alexander says it's 5 years since my first video. Wow. That's exciting. Imagine having a channel for 5 years. Do you still have that video up, Alexander, or did you take it down? I know a lot of people, once they've been going a while and sort of, you know, their video and live techniques improve, they start taking down earlier videos. Look at it. So how is everyone? Less about me, more about you. We know how Tiffany and Brian are. They're very excited at getting their 1 year anniversary checked off the list. But how's everyone else? Oh, thank you, Ace. Wow, you're super close, Susan. That's awesome, says Have Fun in Nature. Yes, it is close. So Kirsty and Dean, how are you? Oh, Trophy says, I'm getting new chooks on Friday from the lady at the market. On Friday. What are you getting, Trophy? Just the Isa Browns? She does a couple of other breeds now too, doesn't she? Or am I just imagining that? I think she does leghorns now as well. So do you mean the lady who does the farmers market over the weekend? I might have privatised the first one because it had no sound, said Alexander. The second one is still up and it turned out well. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've got a few that I made private as well. Kirsty says, good, thank you, Susan. We had a lovely catch up with a friend and her 4-year-old daughter. That sounds awesome. It's nice to catch up with friends. Yep, says Trophy. I feel like we've been beat up. I went on a 13-mile mountain bike ride. Oh my God. Was it steep or flat? Aren't we? Says, I only deleted a few videos to my original channel. I just try to filter unneeded content before I upload. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, yesterday. So how was the bike ride and where did you go? A bit of both. Okay. A little bit flat and a little bit hilly. Well, at least it wasn't all uphill, hey? My friend Shaz Sylvester is here as well. Welcome in. We're having a bit of a foggy day. I know, guys, I know. We're up in the clouds today. It's very scenic though, isn't it? Look at that. Through the state forest, me and my nephew. That sounds awesome. I was talking to my friend Shaz earlier this morning before the live, and she was telling me she's going to do a feta and spinach quiche. And I was sitting there thinking, oh, that sounds nice. I do like my spinach. Spinach is very good for you. I should eat more of the stuff. Moisture-locked earth, says Art. Well, yes, indeed. We're having a very smoky day. No mountain views. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, doesn't it? It does sound nice, Kirsty. And Jay says spinach is yummy. I'm trying to encourage her, you see. She's got to get this this quiche of hers made. Oh, look at the dewdrops. Aren't they pretty? Look at that. Anyway. So it sounds like everyone has had a pretty nice day, all considered. And Trophy tells me we're having more snow tomorrow. Or not more snow, we're having snow. Well, actually, Trophy, that day last week when you said we were going to have snow, I did get some snow, but it wasn't enough snow to justify doing a live stream. It was falling. Oops. The snow was definitely falling, but it was sort of like melting as it hit the ground. So it wasn't really worth setting a live stream up for. But, you know, apparently we're getting some tomorrow. Hang on. What do we got here? Jay says, can I post a photo on your YouTube community from February when we got 4 feet of snow? Yes. Yeah, sure. Also, if you want, Jay, on the High Country Homestead Facebook page as well, because I did a whole heap of snow photos last week on the High Country Homestead Facebook page. So you can go into there as well and you can add them in, and that would be fantastic. But yeah, I don't have a problem with you doing that. Thank you very much for asking, but that is absolutely okay. Oh, well, I suppose we should get these chickens fed. Does the ground freeze there? Yes, it has done. Yeah, for sure. Not this year yet, though. I mean, it's cold. It is cold, but it's not like a normal winter. It's still a very mild winter compared to other years. But what have we got to do? We've got to feed these chickens. So the plan for the day is this. We're going to feed the chickens like we normally do. We are going to feed the cows like we normally do. We might go for a short wander. It depends how my throat goes, but otherwise we'll probably end up inside and sit next to the fire and get little Jespar, who's now getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Little Jespar could sit on my lap and you can all say hello to him. He's 15 weeks old now, I think, as of yesterday. He's getting to be a big puppy. My little man is going to be a big boy, I reckon. So let me get my fermented grains for the chooks for today, which is Tuesday. So, yes, I suppose for anyone who's lurking, I'm Susan from High Country Homestead, and I am in the Alpine region of Victoria, Australia. It is our winter. It's not snowing yet, but maybe tomorrow. And for the time being, we are going to feed some animals. Sharon says, sorry guys, I'm at work and have no idea what sounds yummy as I was on the phone. Your quiche, Shaz. I was telling everyone how earlier this morning before I started the live that you and I were talking about your spinach and feta quiche that you want to make. And I was telling everyone about it and how I love spinach, and everyone thinks that your spinach and feta quiche sounds absolutely amazing. So now you've got to make it, you see. All right. Let me put these grains in the coop and then I'll come back, grab the phone, and then we can go in and watch them eat. Hey, Gracie, how are you, love? Hang on, give me one moment. I'll be right back to continue the conversation. Hello, children. Oh, I'm so sick of coughing. Okay, what do I need? I need that. Put that there. Put that there. All right. Oh, haven't you made it before? I love quiche. All right, let's turn around. So because we've had a lot of rain and mist, everything here is looking rather muddy. So here's some of the girls. So how many chickens are you getting, Trophy? Hearts Humble says, I've had a busy few weeks. I have your videos on my watch later list so I can catch up, says Kirsty to Gracie. Gracie says, hey, Kirsty, I was about to go to your channel and saw this. Miss you. Yeah, so Gracie was asking, did you get any rain? So windy in Melbourne since 3 a.m. Oh, really? Yes, we had rain, Gracie. I didn't look at the rain gauge, actually, so I'm not entirely sure how much we got. It's been a fair bit. And it has been windy. It's sort of died down just for the moment, which I'm really grateful for. sort of you know, the wind, it can be really biting. It cuts right through you sometimes, that wind. Sharon says, I've made quiche before, just not a spinach and feta one. Yeah, I'm the same. I've done plenty of quiches, but I've never done a spinach and feta. But I like both very much, so I can only assume it will work out really well. Gracie says, okay, it did rain. Wow, lol. Nothing here yet, and we're only a 2-hour drive away. Oh, I'm sure it's coming, Gracie. Kenneth Wilkinson. Hello there. Kenneth Wilkinson is known as Chris. Welcome in, Chris. It's good to see you. The longest is 20 minutes. Hard Rubbish Week in Melbourne. Oh, really? Oh, Hard Rubbish Week is always exciting. You can find so many interesting things. Chris says, good evening, Dean and Kirsty. The moon was beautiful at 4 a.m. Was it? I was outside at 5 a.m. with the dog. The dog needed the bathroom at 5 a.m. And I just didn't go to bed, not for like 20 minutes. But there was no moon, everything just, you know, thick cloud and mist. It was a bit of a glow though. It was pretty. I know I couldn't see the moon. I was getting the a bit of brightness in the sky from it. So these are our 5, because there's another one hiding around there, our 5 remaining chickens. We had a lot more, but a Foxy Loxy got a few when I let them out to free range a couple of months ago. Oh, no, I haven't, Chris. Actually, I have created it. I've created the email. I just keep getting to put it up. I'll put it up. Keep reminding me, but I'll get the email up on the bio. So yeah, and so I need to get some replacement ones. The 2 white ones, the leghorns, we've got 2 reddish coloured ones. Their eyes are browns. And then there's this little one here at the front, which is grey. Technically, the colour is called lavender, and that is an Araucana. So the 2 reds lay tan-coloured eggs. The 2 white leghorns lay white eggs, and the Araucana lays blue. Hey, another Chris. The Silent Forgotten is here. Welcome in, my friend. Oh, Merichub's here. Hello, love. Merichub says, hello, everyone. Good morning. Hi to you, ma'am, Susan. How are you? Look, I think I'm getting better for the most part. The cough is the only thing now that sort of is hanging around and still causing me a bit of grief, depending on the time of day and what I'm doing. Gracie says, oh, Susan, I woke up at 2:30. So did I. I woke up at 2:30 and then I coughed for an hour and a half. It was horrible. But Gracie says, I did a big live on Sunday dancing and chatting, felt okay, but I think the leg screws just hurt regardless. Oh, no. I'll have to go back in and check that live out. I missed that one. But I'll go and have a look, Gracie. Thank you for telling me. I'm sorry it hurts your legs, though. Resting is so nice with the cold and rain. Planning to finish my knitting. It's certainly knitting weather, isn't it? Gracie says, it's good to see you all. Off to shower and get rid of some clothes to take to the op shop at some point. Yeah, I need to do that too, I reckon. Saying hello to Chris at the Silent Forgotten. Merichub saying hello to Kirsty. Merichub saying hello to Ace. Kirsty's putting up Silent Forgotten's link. The gang's all here. So yes, I'll have to get some more chickens very soon. Oh, you've been saying you're going to do it for 3 years. Yeah, no, look, these things take time. They do, they take time. Oh, you're watching with your 2 nephews. Merichub is watching with her 2 nephews. Say hi to your 2 nephews. And then you're off to the thrift op shop to get more. Yeah, yeah. That's where I tend to do a lot of my shopping. If I need clothes, I think almost everything I own is secondhand from the op shop. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, obviously, things like socks and underpants and bras and that sort of stuff, you have to buy new. But everything else, jeans, t-shirts, jumpers, jackets, hats, nothing wrong with a good op shop. Everything, absolutely 100%. Yeah, for sure. Merichub says, I'm good. Gracie says, like a coffee Italian pit is $90 new, and I found a new one for $10. A coffee Italian pot? That's good. That's a good buy. That's a good buy. Well done. Oh, where's my hanky? Need a hanky. There we go. So it looks like the chickens are having fun anyway. Can you hear all the cows? They're saying, feed me, feed me. Yeah. Yeah, I completely agree. I can't afford anything new either. And there's nothing wrong with the quality of things at op shops. Only the food is new. Yeah, I'd hope so too. Only time chickens are quiet is when they're eating. Absolutely, Jay. Better brands at the op shops, yeah. Yeah, for sure. Look, this one is molting. That's why it's so scruffy. Susan, have you thought about sharing members' lives out for everyone else to view? It's funny you should say that, Ace. I was thinking about that just earlier this morning. I was thinking now that I've done 2 of them, I might share the first one out. I've just got to work out how to do it. I can't imagine it would be that difficult. I think I just have to change it from members to public. Gracie says, I wish you all the best and thanks for having me. Love our Victoria, Melbourne. It's a lovely spot, isn't it, Gracie? I hope you have a wonderful day. And I hope you get everything done that you want to get done. Yeah, look, I probably will, Ace. I probably will. But really, do you think they're worth it? I suppose I should. And I was having a thought too, Ace, about the members live. Oh, Ace is so kind, isn't she? Yes, you're quite right, Marichub. Well, everyone's saying goodbye to Gracie because Gracie's heading off. Gracie has to have a shower and then she's going to be sorting out some clothes to take to the op shop. I think that sounds like a good plan for today because it's all white and misty and right. It's certainly more indoor weather than it is outdoor weather. At least it is in Victoria, Australia. Right. So that is the chickens done. Hey, Jake Hudson, welcome in, friend. Oh. Oh, the fruit trees are all bare. The water barrels are collecting water off the roof. A little bit of hay in there. We're going to feed some out to the cows. Ma'am, if I have earnings or extra, I will do chickens to our small farm. I think that's a great idea, Marichub. Jake says, how are you today? I'm well, thank you. Well, I've got a cold, or I've got some sort of lurgy. There's the cows. Is it your birthday, Jake? Oh, on the 28th. Well, that's today for me. Jake Hudson, the songwriter, he certainly is. Happy birthday for tomorrow, Jake, says Kirsty. Well, I might be able to manage a round of happy birthday, but my throat is a bit sort of, Should I try? Should I try? Oh, Ace is putting up lots of birthday cakes. You're going to be 33. Oh, gosh, you're so young. I remember 33. Ah, them's the days. Fair while ago. More than 20 years ago for me. Let the cows sing it. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. They're getting ready. They're coming around to this side because I know I normally feed them here. All right, let me go get some hay, folks. I'll call. Come on, you lot. Bonjour, Dot. Bonjour, Coco. Allez, la file. Allez, la file. I'll bring them round here. So when I put the tripod down. Hey, Ernie. Bonjour, Dot. Bonjour, Coco. Oh. Hey, Ernie. Bonjour. Bonjour, Ernie. All right. They're in position. So, what we do now is, they do. All right, so in the mornings, I give the cows 2 bales of hay, and then in the evening, they get more. And that way, it sort of helps to boost their metabolism and obviously their body temperatures as they go through the night. So that way, they're a little bit warmer through the night if their metabolism is, working on breaking down some food. So they get 2 in the morning, 2 in the evening, and we are going to give them 2 bales. So I'm just going to pop the tripod down here on the table, and you'll need to chat amongst yourselves just for a couple of moments while I bring the bales through. And then once I've put the bales over the fence, we will head over and watch them close up. So let me put the tripod down. I know. All right, we'll put you there. And and yeah, I'll be back in a minute. got caught on the gatepost. See, sleds aren't just good for sledding in the snow. All right. Right. One done. Right. Oh, it's getting windy. That was pointless. Alrighty. First bit is done. Now we just get to go and watch them. Alrighty. How are we getting on, peoples? Just take my gloves off, shove them in there. Oh, dear me. Oh, okay, get that out of my pocket. Figure I may as well blow my nose before we go over. That's not something you need to see, really, is it? Okay. So, let me grab the battery pack, get that back in my pocket, and we'll go look at the cows. There's Coco, the black one. We got Ernie the bull. Oh, who is... Hey, Ernie! Ernie! Well, Ernie's this one here anyway. And then we've got Thunderhoof. And next to Thunderhoof is Thunderhoof's little calf, Clover. And then we have Phoenix. It's a bit hard to see everyone. They're all bunched up together like that. You hear the kookaburras. Look at the mud. It is winter though, I suppose. Now, what are we saying in chat? What have I missed out on in chat? Sparky is still here. Kenneth, who's Chris, will be 64 in September. Mental Raccoon Glass. That's Justin. Am I right, Justin? Welcome in, my friend. Hello, Tamara. This one here's Tamara. That's Fiona. This one here is White Thunder, I think. And then you got little Domino there. The black and white one with the butterfly on her forehead, that is Penguin. There's a black one at the back called Blaze, because she's got a white blaze down her nose, a white stripe. Oh, they're enjoying that. You do like your breakfast? Pardon me, folks. Let's go down and have a look at these three. Two. Oh, we're back to two. They move around and rearrange themselves. Hello. Hey, Storm. You hear the crunch. That wind's getting up too. Very misty day on the mountain today. And Trophy, who's in chat, says we got more snow coming tomorrow, so that'll be exciting. And even though it's winter and it's a really bad time for it to happen, it would appear that we've got a cow that's lactating that didn't have, there was one of the cows didn't have a calf in the summer when I thought she was going to. So I can only assume that she lost that calf. She must have had a miscarriage. And I think she seems to be developing udders. So I think we're going to get a calf in the next 2 or 3 weeks, which is sort of good and sort of a bit of a worry. You don't really want calves being born in winter if you can help it. But it looks like we're going to. So that's going to be very interesting and nerve-wracking. Let me see if I... Hang on, where is she? Let me show you. Oh, wow, I know. Oh, man, I'm so sick of coughing. Okay, if we come back around here, past the rose bush. All right, we're going to go up. Yeah, I know. It's not ideal. Any of my crocuses coming up? No, not yet. Okay, so Coco is this black one right here in front of me. This one here. One of the ones that was going to go to the other farm. So I've got 3 black cows and they're all going to another farm. They were meant to go in autumn, but then the weather turned before we were thinking it was going to, and the driveway got sloppy, and so they're still here. But good God, is that snow? So yeah, it's a bit hard to tell actually, but she is definitely developing udders and her teats are starting to fill out a bit. So I think she's going to have a calf. You can see here, you can see one of her hip bones are protruding, and that's because, and she's also got a belly. Her belly shape has changed just in the last 3 days. You see, it almost comes down to a point. And because the calf is dropping, that's why you can now see the hip bones like that. So yeah, I'm pretty confident. I'm hoping she might hold out another month. August. August is the last month of winter. And I mean, look, sometimes it really does depend a lot on the cow or on the animal. I've had cows that have looked like they're just about to give birth for like 6-7 weeks. You know, they've got massive udders, massive teats. They've got a show around their vulva there, you know. And you think, oh, for sure. And then like 4-6 weeks later, they eventually end up having the calf. And then others don't show any signs at all, and then you get up one morning and there they are with a calf next to them. So I'm hoping, and this will be Coco's first calf, so I don't know what to expect with her. I don't know whether she's going to be one of those ones that shows the signs and the symptoms really early on, or whether she's one of those that's going to sort of, you know, say, hey, guess what? And then suddenly there's a calf. So but yeah, look, I mean, if she can hold off another month, I'd be really happy. And what I'm going to do is, when Kevin comes up on Friday, I have ordered, there's a stock feed place in town, and I have ordered some mineral lick blocks Some of you may have seen the mineral lick blocks that I use for the cattle, and I tend to use them more in spring and summer. And look, sometimes I do have them in winter as well, but we ran out a few months ago, and I'll be honest, I just forgot to get another one. But it's basically like a giant mineral supplement, you know. They're huge things. So I'm getting Kevin to bring up a couple of those on Friday, and they will come out and be put down in the paddock here, so that Coco, and of course anyone else in the group that needs the extra nutrition that a mineral lick can give them, they'll have it there. So yeah, we're going to get a winter calf. Hopefully it will be a healthy one. I don't care if it's a boy, I don't care if it's a girl, I don't care what it looks like, I just care that it's healthy. Oh, it'd be nice if it was a white one, but I don't think it will be. Are the mineral licks expensive? The mineral licks, I think, are about $48 for a 20 kilo salt lick. Now, when I put a salt lick out in the paddock, I don't put it directly on the ground. I put it into a bathtub that's usually raised up off the ground. So if it does get rained on, the water drains out of the plug hole of the bathtub. So obviously they still get wet, but they're not like sitting in wetness all the time. And if they're getting salt licks all the time, like when you first put out a salt lick, if it's been a little while, that salt lick will last 2 weeks. But then, because it's a novelty and it's new again, and because they obviously need the goodness that's within the salt licks, the mineral licks. But once they've had one, the subsequent ones, they last a lot longer. You could put a salt lick out and it'll last like 4 or 5 months sometimes. But I reckon they'd really enjoy having a salt lick or two about the paddock. And I mean, really, they're worth it. The cows enjoy it, and it helps with their health and well-being. There's lots of yummy stuff in it for cows. I guess it's like us having multivitamins or something, you know. Now we can walk up the paddock a little way, but we're not going to see a great deal. All we're going to see is a lot of white, and not the snow type of white either. Or we could sit on the front veranda. Oh, look at that tree. Doesn't it look eerie? It does look very eerie. Oh. We'll have a short wander. Could be very short, and then I think we'll go in and sit by the fire with the dog. My little man who's 15 weeks old now. But just look at that. Doesn't that look incredible? It just looks so eerie seeing those shapes and those shadows of the trees through the fog or through the clouds. And tomorrow, with any luck, this field, this paddock, will be white with snow. So Trophy tells me. That'll be good. Some of you may have seen the snow photos that I posted on the Facebook page last week. Oh, windy. Windy, windy. I don't like it. Oh, I think I'll pull my beanie down over my ears. It is. There's a sign that says no entry. You can't go in there. I know. I know. You got to be a bit bad sometimes, don't you, Jay? No mountains today. It is 1 degree Celsius here. 1 degree. Probably not the best idea really for me to be going out walking like this when I'm sick, but you know. 1 degree. So 1 more degree and it will be. But I needed to show you this. Doesn't it look great? I just love that. Look at that. That's a painting there. That looks fantastic. It's not the same as a mountain view. It's a different type of view. Whoop. Oh, we've got 20 thumbs up. Thank you, everyone. Much appreciated. Hear the crows. It's a magpie. The wind makes it even colder. It does. Hello, Steve. Welcome in. Welcome in. It's very foggy here today. We're up in the clouds. How are you, Steve? Are you camping at the moment? That was a carawong you just heard. Another crow. Hi, says Steve. I'm sorry, I can't do it properly at the moment or I'll cough. So we're up in the clouds. It is 1 degree Celsius. I'm not sure what it is in Fahrenheit. I know it's bloody cold. 1 more degree and it will be freezing point. Oh, my little fingers. My fingers are so cold. My fingers are so cold. Oh, yes. Yes, it is fog. So on my members live, I had a members live earlier this week, and I was discussing with Steve and with Ace and Kirsty and a few of the people that were there about not doing it today, but going on a bushwalk and trying to do it as a live. Now I don't know if it will work because in the bushy areas of the property there's like all these gullies and valleys and things like that. Hello, Jason. Welcome in. Welcome in. Okies Eden. You tried to catch some fog this morning. You missed. Oh, honey. Oh, for the salt lick. Dean. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, man, you're so good to me. Gosh, I don't know what to say apart from just keep saying, oh my God, and thank you so much. That is fantastic. Well, they're definitely getting a salt lick because we want Coco to have her calf healthy. No, I really appreciate that. That's fantastic. Thank you. Anything that I can do to sort of help with their health, I think is worth doing. Kirsty's putting up channel links for Steve, who's High Plains Camper. Bosphorus, says High Plains. And you're popping in real quick to give a like, heading to work in a few hours. You all take care. Thank you very much, Steve. I hope you have a wonderful day at work. Oh my God, Jay. Jay has also donated $10 towards a mineral lick for the cows. Oh gosh, that'll make such a difference to them too. I mean, they're getting 2 bales of hay in the morning and 2 at night. But even so, that's on rations. That's not sort of feeding in a good year, you know what I mean? Ideally, I'd have more hay. I'd be able to give them more. So I'm sort of ever so slightly underfeeding them, which is a bit of a worry. And I mean, they're hanging in there. They're doing okay. I'm very grateful that it's been a mild winter. But anything I can do to help them, and the mineral licks certainly will help. So I'm very, very grateful, Jay and Dean, to you both. Look at those wattles. All the plants are so confused. They think it's spring. You're welcome. I'm glad we can help, says Hearty. Marichub says, put a mask on to protect my nose. And yeah, I know. I meant to, but I forgot to bring it out with me, Marichub. But we're just having a bit of a walk. Look at that. Doesn't it look eerie? Oh yeah, so that's what I was saying. I was on the members live and I was talking about going for a walk in the bush. Now, that's not something I've done in a live before. I do have a video, what was it called? It was something about the bush and 17 years after the fire and how the bush recovered and all that sort of thing. There's a video where I've gone for a little bit of a walk and you get to see the big lake. But I've never done it as a live because I just don't know if I would have reception in there. Hello, Katie. Welcome in. You love the fog. I know, doesn't it look fantastic? That's why I thought, despite not feeling 100%, I'm determined to bring you all out so you can experience it all. It is 1 degree Celsius here. So 1 more degree lost and we will be sitting at freezing point. So it's pretty bloody cold, let me tell you. So, yeah, I'm going to go on a bushwalk. Now, it's not going to be a scheduled live because my scheduled lives are, well, today, every Tuesday for me, which is Monday for a lot of you guys. And then I do the around the kitchen table on the Saturday. And I don't want to schedule it as a live and then be like 3 minutes into it and then the reception cuts out. So I'm going to do it as a pop-up live and we'll probably do it next week. And we'll go for a walk in the bush and see how it works out. It may not work out at all. Here's our biggest wombat hole for this paddock. See, the cows were playing in here the other day, but the wombat has cleaned it up again. Yeah, it does sound good, doesn't it, Dean? I hope you're all bundled up. Not as bundled up as I should be, really. I don't have my gloves on because I can't use my phone when I'm wearing gloves. I do have a beanie. You know, my famous beanie. I've got my ears covered, but the wind is cutting right through it, so I feel like I'm not wearing a beanie. Broken will remain watching. Much love, Susan. Oh, okay. Thank you so much for being here, love. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Oh, that's okay, Katie. Oh, kookaburras. Oh, did you see the parrots? I was trying not to talk because I wanted you to hear the kookaburras. But did you see the parrots fly past? Lol, and people in my city worry about kookaburras at the Dallas Zoo. They're parrots you can hear now. Yeah, the parrot. Oh, you did see them. Yeah, they were rosellas, eastern rosellas. So they're blue and like electric blue and red. They're such beautiful birds. I can hear crows. I can hear carawongs. So yeah, I'm going to attempt a bushwalk next week as a pop-up live. Now, when I say a pop-up live, it's not going to be like scheduled days and days in advance like I do sometimes, but I might schedule it maybe 20 minutes before I go. What day is it today? So it's Tuesday. So I might do it. Today is Tuesday for me, so I might try and do it on Thursday. My Thursday, which will be your Wednesday night. As long as it's not pouring with rain. I mean, if it's pouring with rain or snowing or something like that, well, clearly I'm not going to do it. But if I decide to go when the weather is appropriate, I'll schedule it about 10-15 minutes before I'm due to leave the house. Got to leave at 4:30 a.m. for work. Oh. Still, that's not a bad time, really. I did that for years, leaving at 4:30. I used to start at 6 a.m. when I worked in the city. I'm getting all tangled. There we go. Got the gate shut. You just got off work, Katie. That's awesome. Oh, Simon. Hello, love. Welcome in. Simon is from Yes, I Can Barbecue. How are you, my friend? It's good to see you. We're here doing our usual Tuesday farm walk around. It probably is 0 degrees. It does feel like it's got colder. So 0 degrees, it is now officially freezing. You're well? I'm glad you're well. What have you been up to, Simon? If you're into food, folks, and into barbecuing, and you got to check Simon's channel out. Perfect weather for you guys over there in the Northern Hemisphere for having barbecues. You're good. I'm glad. Oh, it's officially baking in your hemisphere. I'm so sorry, Katie. That's awful. Oh, I can hear more kookaburras. There's some sheep. Sheep in the mist. See if I can zoom in just a little bit. Zero. It's 95 Fahrenheit and it feels like 100. That's awful. I hope we're not going to have a summer like that here. It was hard enough getting through last summer. It'd be nice to have a summer where we don't have to like pack in case we need to evacuate. It's always hard doing that, you know. Oh man, another one. Bastards of things. Here we are. Have a look at some sheep. It's always hard to know. Sheep in the mist sounds like a horror film. It does actually, doesn't it? And it's 7:44 p.m. currently. Ah, well here it is. It's Tuesday morning. I started the live at 9:30, so 10:30. It's about 20 minutes to 11 on Tuesday morning here. So 10:40, I would say. Bah. Oh, I still haven't put up the daffodil fence. They're probably all getting eaten. I have all my daffodils planted under here, or Gaia's daffodils. The mist is clearing up just ever so slightly. How was your day at work, Katie? Did you have a good day? Did you do anything exciting? Oh yes, they're definitely coming up. Definitely coming up. Let's get this gate open. Things get woolly in the high country homestead when Susan goes walkabout. They do. They do. Certainly a bit woolly looking today, isn't it? Oh. Come on. Whoop. There we go. Got the gate shut. Oh, Merritt Chubb's having trouble with her eyes. Oh, that's so good. I had to talk to some customers. Some of them were not happy. Oh dear. That's not good, Katie. That's not good. Oh, that wind is so brisk. So you're still losing some leaves. Some trees think it's winter. Some trees think it's autumn. The wattles are flowering because they think it's spring. The plants are confused. The animals are confused. I'm certainly confused. Hey CL, welcome, welcome. How are you, my dear? We're having one of these days, CL. One of those days, and all the animals are out there, you just can't necessarily see them. Oh, I know. I am definitely going to need the wood stove. And I lit the log burner before I left the house too, because I thought when I come back I'm going to be so cold. And I am, I'm so cold. Oh, now I had another idea too regarding the members' lives. Now, some of you will know, well, I think most of you will know, I write stories that go into the newspapers, some of the newspapers. And because they don't pay me for those, I think, what the hell, and I upload them to Buy Me a Coffee, where anyone can read them. Now, those articles come under the High Country Homestead banner, as it were. And there's sort of stories about the homestead and stuff like that. Now, I have a story, a short story that I wrote, which was actually about Francis the ghost, the family ghost, which some of you will know about already. Now, that's not a story that I'll ever put in a newspaper. And I was thinking maybe I should read it on a members live. It's about how Francis and I first sort of met each other, I guess, for want of a better word, when I was a child. So I thought I could read that on a members live. Although, how many months is it till Halloween? No, it's a fair while. You'd love that. Yeah. All right. Occasionally I write little stories just for the fun of it. And I write little stories that don't necessarily fit snugly into the whole high country homestead theme, I guess, for want of a better word. So I thought what I might do is read it. And that way it's still getting shared. Like, I don't even know if I'd put it on the Buy Me a Coffee, because it's just, well, it's different, isn't it? The Buy Me a Coffee is High Country Homestead as well. And all the stories, which are all the articles, they're all sort of farm and homestead related, you know? So I wasn't sure what to do with this ghost story that I'd written, but I thought it might actually work quite well. Hello, Pumpkin Smiley, welcome in. Kirsty reckons it'd be a great idea. I'm just checking in. Merichub's exploring all the other channels that are here. But yeah, I do write other little stories every so often, and they just don't fit comfortably into the high country homestead stuff that I upload. So I thought when I do write something like that, that could be something that I could share in the members' lives. And I think that would work quite well. Well, I think, even though it is still quite early, I'm getting a bit chilly and I wouldn't mind going in and having a cuppa. So how do you guys feel about going in and having a cuppa? We'll do that, I reckon. I can warm my little fingers up and make myself a hot drink. No, it's not. This is just, we're up in the clouds today, Smiley. So this is fog or mist or clouds. It is 0 degrees here, Celsius, freezing point. It does look beautiful, doesn't it? But we're about to head inside where it's probably not quite as beautiful. Bit more messy, bit more lived in. There we go. Now you can see me. Oh gosh, I've got a red nose from sniffing. All right. Alrighty. Let me come in. Oh, it's so much warmer. So much warmer. Now I take off one of my shoes and I take off another shoe. The dog's trying to eat my socks. Meow. Oh, Fudge. Where are you, Fudge? Where's the light switch? There we go. Meow. Meow. Yes, there's Fudge. Meow. Hello, Jespar. Hello, Jespar. Who's my little man? Are you my little man? There's the kitty. I know, it's all happening. It's all happening. Hello. Hello. Did you miss me? Did you miss me? You did. You did. Yes. Wasn't that cute? He's such a good boy. Oops. Okay, now, let me see. If I turn you around here. No, turn you around there. That's what I want. I'll put you here. And I'll take the battery pack out of my pocket because I don't need that anymore. Kitty, what are you doing? There's cats. Oh, everywhere. Cats everywhere. Okay. You just see Kitty there. Actually, you can't really. What are you seeing? You're seeing a bottle. There you go. There's the kitty. Oh, it's so much warmer. Dean's saying hello to Fudge. And CL says, hello, little man. Yes, he's my little man. Hello, Kitty. Hello, Truffle. Hello, Truffle. Truffle is obsessed with licking anything that's plastic. Oh. All right, so get my gloves out of my pocket. I am going to make a hot drink. Hello, darling. Hello. Let's move this kettle across. And then I'll turn the light on for a minute and I'll pick up the puppy. Where are you, darling? Come here. Hello, hello. Oh, yes. Oh. There he is. Oh, he's just too excited. There's too much stuff. There's too much stuff, isn't there? He's going, oh my God, there's stuff on the bench and I can eat it. Oh, yes, you're all ready. So 15 weeks old now he is. Aren't you? You're 15 weeks old. I know. Oh, you're not going to be my little man for too much longer. You're going to be my big boy. Yes, you are. You're my big boy. Ah. All right. Where are we, folks? He's going to be too big to pick up. He certainly will be. His face has changed a bit. He's starting to look like an older gentleman. Oh, that's interesting. I guess, because my daughter and I, we see him all the time. And so we don't sort of see the change as much. So I should have worn this jumper the other day when I did my Christmas in July video. I actually forgot I had it. I found it this morning and I thought, oh, I haven't worn that for a while. So I thought, why not? So I'm wearing a Christmas jumper. It sort of suits the weather, I think. You'll have to excuse the washing. I tell you, there's one good thing about having a wood stove. Well, there's lots of good things about having a wood stove, but I can get my washing and hang it on the clothes horse and put it in front of this stove, and like by the time I go to bed, like if I put it out in the morning, it's all dry. It's fantastic. Right. Coffee. What do I need? I need a cup. I need a cup. I know. I'll have that one. All right, we'll put that there. I'll check in on the chat. Oh, it is. It's very cozy. Very cozy. And I still have a mince pie left, so I could have a mince pie with my coffee once I make it. So give me a moment. Oh, I tell you, I'm looking forward to this drink. How's the other fire going? Is it going? Okay. Are the vents open or shut? Oh, they're open. Okay. Must need another piece of wood in there. All right. Let us get this coffee done. Oh, wow. How exciting. I've never been so excited for a cup of coffee as I am at this moment. Now, let me see. Christmas, yay, it is. Okay. I will put this down over there. I'll put a log in the fire. And then I'll come back and get you. Okay. So there's two in there. Once we get some up, I'll have in pieces. Okay. All right. I'm coming. Just going to get a spot to put the tripod on. Put that there. Now I'll turn off this light. All right. Are we almost ready? Turn that off. We don't need that on. Grab myself one of my little mince tarts. Okay. All righty. Whoops. Okay. Now let me get you all organized. All right, doggy. Do that. Bring doggy here. Right. I think the gloves are over there somewhere or on the dining table. All right, there is wood in there, but it needs a couple more pieces, I reckon. So we will get those bits of wood in. My daughter's going out to get a couple more pieces. And then you'll be able to see the fire much better. Might need to turn the light on too, I reckon. Hey, do we need to turn the light on? It does add to the ambience though, don't you think, the dark? Oh dear. Hey? Hey, who's my little man? Do we still have a working chat? Or did I accidentally turn it off? Hey, did I accidentally turn it off? Let me get the bigger light on. So, oh no, Kirsty's there. Okay. Well, the chat's still working. That's the main thing. Let me get this other light on. I'll do that. Come round here. There we go. Alrighty, no, they're my glasses. You don't want to eat my glasses? Well, he probably does, actually. Alrighty, hello. Hello. Who's beautiful? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, that's a bit better with the light. Yeah, just dump it there. Alrighty. He's being very well behaved at the moment. Right, I'll give you that and I'll dump some wood in. Oh, thank you. No, you cannot eat my gloves. Well, he could. I'm sure he'd like to. Oh. All right. Woo. Let's get some wood going in here. And hopefully we can get it going again. Oh, all right. My daughter has taken little Jespar out for a wee, which means, oops, no fudge. I was going to say it means I can actually sit down and enjoy my coffee and mince pie. Kathleen, welcome in, my love. Marichup says, I will do coffee for you, ma'am. Thank you, Marichup. So everyone, grab yourself a cuppa. Oh, you're listening while you're working. Mm. The dog's coming back. Alrighty. Ugh. Let me see. What am I looking for here? Right. I am going to chuck in a bit of paper to try and help kick it off again. It's crappy newspaper though. It's recycled newspaper and it doesn't burn as well. But I think it'll get going eventually. Oh, where's Jespar? You want me to take him for a little while? Hello, Fudge. I've got the fudge as well. Hello, darling. Hello. 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 So yes, he is. He's getting big. And Katie thinks he's looking more like a gentleman. He's not right at the moment though, because now he's getting all bitey and excited. Aren't you? You're all excited. Yes. Yes, you are. He's getting so big. I should show you, I wonder how well you'd see it. Give me a handful of biscuits. Oh, no, no biting. Leave it. Leave it. Yes. Let's see if we can show him off a bit. No. No. All right. This should be interesting. Oh, that's a lot. I might give you a few back. All right, so, whoops. Oh, you can't see everything, can you? All right, so sit. Yes. Whoops. Right. Drop. Yes. Spin. Yes. I think you went slightly off camera there, didn't you? Drop. Drop. Yes. Sit. Yes. Spin. Yes. Good boy. Good boy. And then we're trying to teach him, the other one we're trying to do is, hang on, sit, sit, sit. Right, okay. Now, can you do it? Paw. Yes, that's it. Good boy. So yeah, he's learning a few things, aren't you? He's learning a few things. Right, drop. Yes. Sit. Yes. Good boy. Spin. Okay. Spin. All right, that'll do ya. That'll do ya. Ah, yes. So this morning, my daughter started trying to teach him back up. So when he gets a bit too close and You know, you want him, you want to get through a doorway or something, and you want him to move back a few paces. So back up is the next bit we're going to try to teach him. But yes, you're learning all sorts, aren't you? So he's got paw and spin and sit and stay and drop. Yes, you do. You're a clever little boy. And he's so good because in the evening, when I give him his dinner, I tell him to sit and stay, and I put his bowl on the floor, and he sits and he waits for me to tell him to go eat. Now, my last dog, Gaia, she was 17 when she passed. I never managed to teach her to do that successfully. Like, she knew what I meant. But she was not a sit and stay type of girl, was she? No. So yeah. But this one, like, he picks things up so quickly. When my daughter started teaching him paw, what did it take, like 3 attempts or 4 attempts? A few more? Yeah. But it wasn't a lot, you know. I mean, I think she taught him in the first session of practicing with him. And I mean, he does. He picks things up incredibly quickly. Oh, they can't see you, my darling. No, they can't. No, they can't. Don't chew, Matt. No. Let go. That's it. Good. So, yes. Oh. Might need to angle it slightly so you're able to see him on the floor, since he is in fact spending most of his time on the floor. If we do that, there you go. Now you can see me, the dog, and the fire. Come here. Look, play with your new thing. Do you want your new thing? Look at that. What is it? It's your new stick. It's a stick. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's a stick. And I must say, it's getting warmer. It's warmer in here than it was outside, which is good. Because it was getting rather warm. Oh, she's a great artist and trainer. Yes, she is, isn't she? She's also ever so slightly embarrassed at the moment. Let go of my jumper. No biting. No biting. Why don't you play with this one next? The trusty teddy. There you go. Play with the teddy. Play with the teddy. Oh, so you reckon that idea of reading the Francis story would be a good one? I think it'd be a good one. I think we'll do that on our next Members Live. I read you the story of the Francis the Ghost one, didn't I? Yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to do that. I think that's going to be good fun. I'm looking forward to it. Getting it out there in the world. Well, he is cute. He is. You're such a cute boy. You're such a cute boy. And the fire's getting going too now, which is nice. And there's cats everywhere. Now this coming This coming Saturday, we're doing our Toad in the Hole live. That'll be good too. I'm looking forward to doing that. I do like Toad in the Hole. I love Yorkshire pudding. Love my Yorkshire pudding. Hey Connor, welcome in, my friend. It's good to see you. We have had a bit of a walk this morning. It was so cold out there. It was like 0 degrees, so it's freezing, like literally, but without the snow. But it's meant to snow tomorrow, so that'll be good if it does. And I guess if it does snow tomorrow, and it's a good snow, if it's a decent snow, I'll do a live. I'll just do a little pop-up live for like 10 or 15 minutes and show you all. The snow we had last week wasn't worth worrying about. It was like the snow was falling, but then it was melting as it hit the ground. So it wasn't particularly exciting in terms of a live. Stop it. No. Look, play with this. Yes. Yes. But yeah, it snows tomorrow and it's a nice snow. I'll do a little pop-up live. And then maybe the next day I might try and do that bushwalk. And if I do that, I'll probably schedule it about 10 or 15 minutes ahead of time. And we'll just see if it works. Like, it'd be really interesting to find out. Stop. No. No. Yes. There we go. All right. I might give this back to you. Whoop. There we go. All right. What? Okay. The lead has come off. Do you need a hand? Okay. Alrighty. Oh. Well, I don't think I'm going to be eating the rest of the mince pie now because, well, my hands have been chewed. But yeah, hopefully we'll get some snow tomorrow, and then we might try and do a little bit of a bushwalk on Thursday, and then Saturday we'll make Toad in the Hole, and that will be really good. Toad in the Hole. Well, for any of you who've had a look on the channel, Toad in the Hole is like, it's like a Yorkshire pudding batter, and then you put sausages in it, and they're the toads, you see. So it's called Toad in the Hole, and it's such a quick and easy thing to make, and very filling. You know, the batter, the Yorkshire pudding makes it incredibly filling. But yeah, incredibly filling, which is good, and it's what you want. You want like nice, hot, hearty, quick food, especially in winter. So that is what we've got coming up in the next few days. I don't know what we're going to be doing for the next sweets. I know Louis wants me to make his grandmother's pie, which is a cake. And that sounds really nice. I've just got to get some pecans though. Pecans aren't very popular in Australia, not like they are in the Northern Hemisphere at least. So they're not all that easy to get. They're getting easier. They're getting easier to find, but you know, it's not like every supermarket's going to have them. I'd probably have to order them especially. But yeah, we've got that one to make. Toad in the Hole, there we go. Thank you very much, Kirsty. Kirsty's put up the link for the Toad in the Hole. So yes, I'm looking forward to that. I'll probably eat the entire thing in front of you. Oh, and look, the fire's going now. Isn't that wonderful? I think it's wonderful. Let's see if we can move this box a little bit. There we go. You can see the fire a bit better now. So yeah, I think we've had a good morning. It's been a slightly quieter morning than normal, especially for me because I can't talk as well as normal. But it's been good and I've really enjoyed it, and I'm really enjoying this hot cup of coffee in the fire. Oh, that feels so nice. Oh, so yes, we've got a few exciting things coming up, but my friends, I think the time has come to think about ending the live. I know it's only a short one. We're not quite at 2 hours, but that's okay. That's okay. It was a bit hard today trying to go out and look at views and things when the only thing you can really look at is the fog. And the fog is lovely, like I love the fog. But there's only so much you can do with it, isn't there? The cats are making themselves comfortable on the chair behind me. It has been wonderful. Thank you, Kirsty. It's been wonderful to have you all here. I'm sorry that the weather hasn't been, oh, it was so much fun seeing the puppy. Thank you, CL. I'm sorry that the weather hasn't sort of been playing ball all that much of late. I suppose being winter, you sort of got to expect that to a certain extent. And I mean, the winter has its own, now children, behave. Kitty, leave Pepper alone. I don't think Kitty knew that Pepper was there. Children, stop it, Kitty. Yes. What was I saying? I was saying something. I forgot what I was saying. It's all right. Cats being cats. Come here, Kitty. Oh, the weather. Yes, I was talking about the weather. Yes, it's doing winter lives outside is always interesting. And like you've all noticed, I've sort of stopped doing the in the garden ones for the time being. And we'll pick those up again in the spring when the weather starts to warm up. But even doing these Tuesday ones, when we do our farm walkarounds, is, you know, some weeks we end up sitting inside for the whole live, you know, and sometimes we get to do a bit of what we did today. You know, we go outside for a little bit and then we come back in. So it is harder to do outdoor lives in winter, but it's still beautiful. Like the mist and the snow when it happens, it all has its own beauty. It all has its own atmosphere and whatnot. So I like to be able to share it all with you. But yeah, it'll be good in the spring when we can sort of go out and spend a little bit more time out of doors. Oh, I know the fog is pretty. I think it's fantastic. When I lived in Melbourne, we never got fog like that. I was absolutely amazed the first time I saw the fog. And sometimes it's there for days and days and days and it just doesn't lift. You know, it really is quite surreal to look out the window at that. Hey, Jespar. Good boy, yes. You sit. Yes. 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 My big sloppy boy. So, my friends, please consider giving it a thumbs up if you haven't already. Ace and Kirsty, as always, I would like to thank you both very, very much for being here and putting up everyone's links. Oh, Gracie, hello, my love. We're just about to say our goodbyes. But yeah, Jespar's here. Here he is. Here's the little man. Gotta get your snow to go sledding. I know. I'm hanging to go sledding. I'm missing it, you know. And there's dogs and cats everywhere. Look, there's a cat sitting on my shoulder now. It's not actually on my shoulder. There you go. Look at that. It just sprang down. But yeah, I'm looking forward to going sledding. Do another sledding video. I love that sledding video. But I think for the time being, it is time to Gracie says I have the same fireplace in the on the off-grid property. Yes, windy here too at the moment. Not feeling okay, but just wanted to say hello to all the pets included. Thank you, Gracie. I hope you feel better soon, my love. Yes, we do, don't we? Yes, we do. So, everyone, thank you for being here. I'm sorry the weather wasn't as fantastic as it could have been, but I'm sure you all got some enjoyment out of seeing all that fog and those incredible tree silhouettes outside. I thought they would look absolutely fantastic. Everyone, thank you for being here. Take care, stay safe, spread kindness. I love you all, of course, and I appreciate each and every one of you so very much. I enjoy having you all here. I enjoy your company and your friendship, and I'll get to see you all again very soon, maybe even tomorrow if we get some snow. Yes, maybe we'll get some snow. And in the meantime, stay beautiful. I'll see you all again soon.